What is your company's operation now? Everything that is to do with your company, what is it? Your software, compliance, like I said, your staff members. How many staff members do you want to recruit on a monthly basis? Are you on target with that? Because remember, you've got the company's turnover that you want to achieve, but the staff members are going to need to be able to deliver that product in order for you to be paid, for example. So what operations do you have in your organization? Are you on target? What jobs are staff members doing? What is it that you're planning on doing next, for example? Are they any quality assurance, for example? What is your KPI? All of these things make the operations so that you're working towards the organization's goals and the mission and the vision for the company, so that everybody is on track and everyone is happy. You want a happy team. Can everyone hear what I'm saying? Hope you can. If you can type yes, that would be great. So what about the leads, phone calls, the emails? You're going to need to be able to fit. I'm glad that you can hear me. Thank you. Maybe the person's maybe on mute, for example, why they can't hear me. I'm not sure why. So what phone calls, what leads do you have coming in? Because even though you've got phone calls, you've still got emails that you need to send out to follow up on those leads. And you don't just stop. You don't just do it once. You've got to do it over and over again. Like I said in my YouTube video, for example, that sometimes it takes 5 times, up to 5 times, for someone to do business with you. And that's a fact. So you can't just sort of do it once and then give up. You've got to keep pushing, because someone will say yes, like Colonel Sanders in KFC. We all know KFC. It took him 1009 no's before someone said yes. And if he gave up, he wouldn't have left a legacy, and we would not have known about KFC. So just think about that. You've got to keep focused and work on your business for at least 2 hours a day, sourcing contracts. Then you should be applying for contracts every single month, so that in the end, you would have applied for a minimum of 12 contracts a year. Now, I don't know if there's any service providers here, any care providers here, but how many contracts, and I'm asking you, how many contracts have you applied for in 1 year as an organization? And that is something which, a lot of providers aren't doing. They're not applying for multiple contracts. They apply for one and then they stop, because they're trying to service that contract. But that contract is, you've achieved it, you've got staff members there, then you need to look at what is the next contract that you can apply for. And you should never stop applying for contracts, because a contract can be snatched away from you. So you've always got to keep replenishing your staff members. You've got to keep doing recruitment every single week. Putting an advert out, you've got to recruit every single week, because people come, people go, for example. Same with the contracts. You've got to keep applying for contracts. You've got to keep sourcing for contracts, so that your staff members that you're taking on have got constant work coming in. And then you just keep recruiting staff members.